All right, 2011 Chevy Equinox. Busted the back quarter window out because I locked myself out, and the dog actually locked us out. So I had to replace the quarter window. Ended up being a real big pain. Picked this window up, the new one, $50 at a salvage yard. And I'm gonna put this thing back together because it was a terrible time taking it apart, and wasn't sure what I was doing, but I figured it out, and I want to pass on my wisdom to you. So we're gonna watch this in reverse. Okay, so I had to take all the plastic rubber trim out from around here. I thought I had to go in here and drill out these rivets. You do not. This trim does not have to come off. Just the rubber plastic, rubber around the outside here, the weather seal. And I took the window panel out itself, and there's this piece right here. This is a clamp assembly. There's one here and there's one behind it. If you lower the window down, you can get through on this side like that. I'm going to put it back together now. We're going to put the new window in. We're going to start over here by sliding it down in this side, and then attaching it here with 2 bolts, okay? And then we'll slide this side in here, and you have to actually twist it to slide this this bar in down this way. You have to twist it in. I'm going to put this piece in first. I'm going to show you why. When you take this thing in or out, there's this bracket at the bottom. It's not going to fit in this way, and so you have to actually turn it this way and slide it down the side, and then when you get in there, twist it. Okay? That was the trick there. I had to figure that one out. So I'm going to do that right now. All right, it slid in there. Looks pretty good. Looks like a good fit. I'm going to come around here and find that hole and get this thing lined up right there. All right, got that little bolt in there. Swing around here. This piece is going to carefully slide down inside here, very carefully, and then attach it with 2 bolts on the side. All right, slid this back down the side there. Line these holes. I have those 2 bolts inside there. Just a little quick tidbit, something I learned that you don't need to learn, is I started taking the trim off, and I pulled this piece out here. Started messing with this, think I could take it out, even thinking I had to drill out some rivets that are in here. You do not have to touch that trim at all. Don't play with any of this trim up here at all. It will stay. It'll be fine. I got the window slid down in there. Now I'm gonna slide it in this way, try to seal it up a little bit. All right, once I have that into place, I'm just going to gently push this trim up in for it to attach, or this rubber piece, this weather seal, it's going to attach. Just kind of pops into this silver molding up there, okay? And keep working it around. Okay, made a mistake. I put the quarter window in before I put the actual window in. So I went ahead and set the window in there. I took this window out, the quarter window out. Put the window in there so it's hanging over the edge here. Slid it down in, and I'm pushing it against inside this seal over here. And I found out that if you line this up in the door, there's 2 holes here to bolt those clamps to hold onto the window. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now, and hopefully roll the window down, and then put this piece down inside here. All right, got the window in there inside the door, and I'm trying to get this quarter window in, except because remember the internal window is long. It goes from about here to over to here, right? Okay, so it has to go inside this track. It's already inside this track, but it's got to get in this one. So it's really tricky. I had to look down the side of here with a flashlight, and with a screwdriver pull the window toward the external side of the car, toward me, and then try to get this track to line up with it. So right now it's inside the track, and I'm going to try to slide the window down and in now. Yeah, try to get this bolt in. It's supposed to be right there, but that track isn't over far enough yet. moving on me. So I'm gonna have to roll the window up first. So I'll put this this weather stripping in and try to bring the window up and then adjust that pole and put that. All right, good news. The window rolled right up and right into that weather stripping up there. So it's looking really nice right now. So it looks pretty good too. I gotta see if I find that. Oh, here it is. All right, gotta move that over and put that bolt in. Okay, real quick recap here. So I put that window in. I tightened up the clamp bolts on it, and then rolled the window up. It sealed up pretty good. As I was rolling the window up and down, it sounded like it was laboring. So what I did was I took the window to the top of the track. I loosened those two bolts in there, the clamp bolts, and I just moved the window around a little bit for it to sit in there a little easier. And then go ahead and clamp it again. And then when I rolled the window up and down, it didn't sound as so labored. So I'm sure that the window adjusted inside the clamp after the window was set into place. All right, we're gonna start putting the inside of the window back together. Sound deadening material back on. Make sure I pulled my lock cable through a hole right here. All right. And next I put in this piece of trim here. Okay, it just pops into place. Okay, best way to get this panel on is to lift it high, start here at an angle, go down, catch, and there's two inside this panel right here. Behind here, there's a couple of like latch plastic pieces that you have to slide down on. So start here, get up against it, and slide down, and then just go around pushing each one of those little pins inside the door. Looks pretty good. And don't forget to hook up your lock and your door latch there, and make sure you pull through the power window piece there. All right, in order to get this little tray in for your window, lever there, slide in and pop it down the side, just like that. All right, don't forget your little piece inside here. This little piece here just slides in and pops in. Okay. There's a little notch right here. I just use a flathead screwdriver. Some people use a 90-degree hook and pop that out. Watch it might pop into your face. All right, just realized something. That upper trim has to go on before the door panel. So, upper trim first, door panel next. All right, as you're putting this trim on here, it's hard to see. There's a metal piece up inside there, and that metal piece, the trim has to go around, and then the metal piece is kind of paying like that. Pops up inside there. So you have to each one of these metal pieces, that trim stays up. And don't forget to put those bolts back in here before you put the tray and that cover back in. And there you have your window. And that quarter window looks good.